Melvin, thanks for joining us tonight, sir. How are you?
I'm fine.
I
How
appreciate you
about
taking
you?
the time. Look forward to your classes. I've taken your trapping class in the past. Phenomenal. Uh, to start the show off, I wanted to ask you. I have a lot of predator challenges here in my own homestead, and I wanted to know sort of what are some things that people can do to limit the amount of or limit predators attacking their livestock.
Well, you always got to have a good enclosure to keep your livestock safe and
Sure.
keep the predators at bay from them. But you also need to do the predator control, like trapping the raccoons, the possums, uh, anything. You having trouble with chickens?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Uh, the coyotes, bobcats, are
Boxes.
you foxes? Well, they're pretty bad, pretty good too. Uh, the
That's what we
biggest
get a
thing
lot of.
is the coyotes and the foxes. They'll catch you chickens, but the coons are the ones that tear into the cages or tear into your things and get them. And if you come to prepper camp, I'll show you traps to and how to set them to catch all those critters that are
Yeah,
depredating your
you
livestock.
actually introduced me to you were the guy who introduced me to the paw trap for the raccoons.
Yep.
And when I came home from prepper camp that year, I bought that thing almost immediately. I said this thing is perfect. And I went and I got one of them right off the bat just to have for that situation. But so you're teaching two classes this year, right? What are the classes you're teaching?
Trapping and predator control, which is runs together, and then fire building.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Everybody wants to learn how to use a bow drill, but if anybody ever watches Naked and Afraid or Alone, how many days have they gone without a fire before they can find all the right materials to make their drill and their spindle?
Sure.
It's when when you need a fire, you need a way to start a fire then, not 3 days later. By then, you're
Oh,
already
of course.
froze to death.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's a great one. That's a great one. Yeah, especially if you don't have lighter or ferrocerium rod, something like that. Um,
Well,
so
and
go ahead.
and the thing about that is if you don't practice with it when you're in an emergency situation, you don't know how to use it. You've got to practice just like trapping and well survival. You've got to practice.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people got caught with their britches down last year when Helene hit this area. They were not prepared.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible. And when then winter came soon after, when you really need fire, right? And heat.
Yep. And with all the debris and stuff, the predators were out getting everything that was not
Yeah,
tied down.
sure. Yeah. Uh, so what do you hope people walk away with from the trapping class? You want them to walk away with some knowledge, right?
Well, yes, I want them to walk away knowing that uh, you can hunt all day long and not kill anything. But if
I've
you
been
learn
there.
to trap, you can set, and a trap hunts for you 24/7.
Yeah.
So if you're having problems with coons and all, you're not going to sit there and wait for a coon to come, but you can set 4 or 5 traps out there and catch him. He's hunting
Yeah.
for you 24/7.
And this is what you
And
do, right? This is what your background has been in.
well, I've had many careers, but I do this. I do the trapping because I have problems with things killing my chickens and my
Oh, okay.
livestock. And so when I went to the wildlife to get advice on from them on what to do, they told me, well, all you got to do is trap them. Well, as a kid, we ran rabbit gums as
Really?
to catch rabbits. Yes, my grandfather
Oh,
had
how
a
about that?
small orchard. Yeah, my grandfather had a small orchard, and so we trapped the rabbits, and things went from that. So watched videos, watched a bunch of CDs, or well, VHS then. Now it's
Sure.
CDs,
Yeah. Yeah.
but and learned how to make different traps, different sets, and so it was a learning experience. But
Yeah. Definitely.
you just build on it. You you try a trap. If it doesn't work, you try something else. Different baits and stuff like that. It's like I had a fox problem, uh, and the fox to catch him, I've tied drilled a hole in a golf ball and put a string on through it. And he thought, I guess he thought that uh, golf ball was a egg, and I'd lay it out.
Oh.
He'd come out and get that golf ball, and couldn't get it away because it was tied down with a string. And he finally got in my trap. But just it's just different things you have to figure out because people will try to catch stuff and educate them. I mean, it's the animals live in the woods. They're just like you at your house. They know their surroundings, and something out of place is different to them.
Ah.
So, you
You got
see
to
what I'm
trick them.
saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah. You come
Yeah, yeah.
downstairs and the couches
If
moved. You
somebody
go,
comes
huh?
in, yeah, you come
Yeah.
in and you said, I don't know where you put your keys, but we got a dish. We drop our keys in. If that dish is moved, oh, where's my keys? Then you got to go searching on it. So I know somebody's moved something. They're the
Sure.
same way. They're the same way. If you put a trap out and you don't blend it in and have it there, they know it's there. So you got to entice them and change their mindset so that they get in your trap.
Yeah. I've always been a fan. I've always been a fan of the trapping and the trapping mentality when it comes to food, when it comes to um, dealing with predators and things like that. It makes a lot more sense, and the efficiency of it is just unparalleled because you're not sitting there with
Well,
binoculars
you're not.
waiting.
Yeah. Well, the best ratio that I've ever accomplished is 33%, and I've been doing it for years. Uh, if you set 3 traps, you may catch one thing in one of those 3 traps. So if you're try, trying to stop a bunch of coons from getting into your chickens and stealing your eggs and killing your chickens, then you need to set at least 12 traps
Ah,
around your chicken coop to catch them because they're they're not going to visit every trap,
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
and that
So, what are you
and we
outside of teaching the classes, Melvin? What kind of things do you get excited about for coming to prepper camp?
oh, I like seeing and talking to people, and I like seeing some of the other instructors, seeing what they're teaching, and I'll go to somebody's class and pick up something that I can turn
Oh
and
yeah,
use myself. I mean, it's always very informative. You
It's a
learn
good time,
something
right?
every time you go. Yes, sir. It is a fantastic time. And being at, and where it's at Orchard Park, that is a great place. It
It is a
is
beautiful
fun to be
campground.
there.
It is
Yes, it
definitely a
is.
beautiful place.
Yes.
I always marvel at it. I don't think I've ever been to a nicer campground, to be honest with you, personally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
that's a
other
winner for
thing is,
sure.
yeah. And the other thing is seeing teaching the kids and having them come back the next year and telling you, I set a trap and I caught this.
No
And
way. Yeah, that's got to be
it's
great.
yeah, it's like they did
That's
listen.
got to be great.
You yeah,
Yeah,
the
for a
a
kid this
fire
day and
starting
age to set
class.
a trap and catch something on their own, yeah, that's special compared to what most kids are
Yeah,
up to these days. You know.
yeah. And the kids that take my fire starting class, they they go for an hour, and I mean, to take a class and you show them how to do it. And I've had people come back on Sunday and say, show me how to do this. I've practiced it the last 2 days, and I've not been able to get a fire started. And then when they get the fire started, it lights up. They light up.
Oh, of course. Yeah, the proof is in the pudding,
Yeah.
right, on that one.
Yes, sir.
So what? How many years have you been there, Melvin? I think I came to your class two or 3 years ago.
Uh, I I started going several years ago, but then I missed a couple of years. Uh, I had other things to do. I taught some trapping classes at a trapping convention that is at the same week, and
Sure.
then
Yeah.
I had another thing that was the same weekend that I had already promised that I'd do, and I kept putting them off so I could go to prepper camp, and then they finally, come on, man, you got to get in here and do this. So,
Thank God you
so
did.
yeah,
Thank
sometimes you
God you
got to
did.
yeah,
I really enjoyed your
but
class when I came. I left your class and said, I left your class with a to-do list. I remember, you know, most certainly left with a to-do list. Executed on all of it. Actually, the year that I left your class, the following January, I did it like my first winter camp out, and for the first time ever, I had traps and I had them tagged up with my name and all that stuff on them. You got to have here in Virginia, and set some traps that night. That was like, yeah, that was the first big outing I did. So I appreciate it. You definitely were a part of
yep.
making that happen for me.
What'd you catch?
Not a damn thing. I found a great little creek bank. It had footprints and all kinds of stuff. I set some kind of small 110 conibears out around there. Around it, it was like an opening. But it was my first go at it out in a new stand of woods and stuff like that. I hadn't really known much about what it was out there and that kind of thing. But it was fun. I'll tell you that much. You know, it was definitely fun to get out and do it, and try it. But
Yeah, you
you
just
got
couldn't
any?
wait for the sun to come up where you could get out there and check the traps, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like, like Christmas Eve a little bit out there when you set a bunch of traps. But um, you got any standout memories besides the kids from years past prepper camp?
Uh,
Just the whole
I
shebang,
mean,
huh?
there's so many. It's just uh, the best thing was a little kid come in, and him and his dad. This is about the fire building, and he
Okay,
had
yeah,
been
yeah.
trying to do it all weekend, and his dad come up on Sunday and said, "We've got to go catch our plane and go back home." He has been trying all weekend to get a fire started. So it was in between classes, so I took him over to in front of my camp, sit him down there, and got him a fire going. And I cheated a little bit, but I put some fire ribbon out, and I show that
Yeah.
in my class. And he struck his ferro rod and got a flame, and he was bouncing around there like he had got his first bicycle at Christmas. So
Oh man.
yeah, that was
Yeah, that's
pretty good.
phenomenal. That's phenomenal, and that's a skill he'll carry forever. You know,
Oh yeah.
that's a skill that he'll carry forever in most cases, I'm sure. Yeah, it's gonna be a great year, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'll definitely be in one of them trapping classes for sure. I look forward to
Well,
hearing from you with a few more years under your belt. See what you bring.
well, a lot of people, want to learn how to do the figure four and stuff like that, but I'm more of a steel trap snare guy. Uh,
That's what I like.
I like to go in and now I can teach the survival stuff, but I can't. It's too hard to teach you how to carve all that in an hour.
Oh yeah,
So
just from watching one
it
time.
takes, yeah, it takes it takes a little bit to teach somebody how to carve and set up a figure four deadfall.
Sure. But you
But
can go home
if
with a
you
with
want
a shopping list for sure and buy some 110s and buy some of those raccoon traps, some paw traps, and you got something, you know?
to, yeah, and snares. I mean,
Yes,
in some
snares too.
states you can use snares and you can carry a lot of snares in a backpack.
Yeah, that's a good point. Light. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
And everybody ought to have them in their survival kit because, like, well, I don't know if I can say this or not, but I'm going to say it and you can edit it out. When the shit hits the fan, the rules go
Yeah.
out the window.
That is the truth,
So,
right? Got to get something on that dinner
yes,
table.
that's
Yeah,
right.
I feel you, man. I feel you for sure. Well, you were great, Melvin. I appreciate you joining us tonight, man. Thanks.
You're welcome. I
And we'll
hope
see you at Prepper
everybody
Camp
comes to Prepper
2025.
Camp.
Yeah, I can't
Yep.
wait.
Bring your ferro rods. We're gonna start fires, and if you can't get it the first time, I'll be there. I'm teaching 2 classes, but any other time I'll be available to help you.
That's very nice of you, man. We appreciate you. I'll see you soon.
Okay. See you in September.
Yes, sir.